good, blessed October the 11th, 2024. The time being, today is Friday, the time being 11:31 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world. All around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaim toughest to the proclaim weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or produce. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution of freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom to protest, freedom to associate, and freedom to gather. If you're on parole or probation, you want to check with your parole or probation officer, see if you're eligible to gather together with people, or if you a felon, check with your local law enforcement official to see if you're eligible to gather with people. But what I want y'all to pay close attention to right now, we know how City Hall is ran by a bunch of racist individuals. This past Tuesday, the city council, they denied me to be able to be on the agenda. They denied me, they denied me to be able to have 3 minutes when the citizens talk. And then when I was in the city council meeting, after everybody got through talking, I raised my hand to see if I was able to say anything. And the mayor himself, Rick Toon, a Nazi, a racist, he told me strictly no. Now see, that's violating my United States Constitution in the First Amendment. It said we have a freedom of speech. That's a public forum. But I want y'all to listen to these claims. Back in April, I want you to listen when Robert Hearns was talking about they gonna shut down the Labor Day on the black side of town before the sun go down. Then I want you to hear Monica Goodman when she's saying they got underage drinking over on our side of town. And you gonna hear Whiteside saying people calling him saying that they scared to come out of their house, and Rick Toon, all of them saying all this stuff. And then you gonna see just this past Tuesday, if today the 11th, let's go back, it was about, I believe it was the 8th, Monica Goodman, you gonna hear her get to complaining about, she said they always talking about they. She said they complaining about our police, they complaining about us not doing things, they complaining about the dogs. Yeah, we complaining because all that shit is happening on the black side of town and y'all ain't doing a damn thing about it. You see what I'm saying? Take them dogs, Monica Goodman, if you ain't snorting none of that damn cocaine like you used to do back in the day with Lester Gillespie, or drinking that damn alcohol like you did with some of these other people. Take them damn dogs in your house. I'm going to leave for right now, but y'all pay close attention to this here. They dictators up in there. The only ones that I give credit up in there, and with the exception of Allie, the one that keep the books, I don't have anything against her. Trent Lane and Oliver, I think his name Oliver Smith, or Oliver, the one that sit next to Trent Lane, I ain't got nothing against damn one of them. But everybody else, the mayor, the other city council members, the city attorney, and the city manager, all of them need to go because they don't give a damn about the black side. Peace, Steve.
Last month, the end of last month, about Labor Day, I had some constituents asking me about what is going to be happening for Labor Day, and he said he will get back to me after he spoke to the council. I don't know if you have spoke to the council. Trying to see what's going on so we can come back and tell them, are they going to be able to have something?
No, nothing after dark.
What is that?
I mean, at dark, park's gonna shut down.
What time?
But we'll start shutting it down before dark, so that by dark, everybody will be out of there.
What's dark? I mean, I don't know what, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock?
Nighttime. It's the 8 o'clock. Last Labor Day, they had a softball tournament. It ran a little late, but Charleston, the crowds down there have been such a bad black eye on the city, and the social media bringing people to town, and we're just we're just kind of tired of it, so.
Okay.
But it's dark, I mean, last year we had people going till 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. It's too much for the police and the you know, as I said, it's just, it gets out of hand, so we're gonna shut everything, and the people that live in the area are rather tired of it too.
And I'll tell you when sundown is on September the 6th.
Yeah, but it basically at dark, it's going to be shut down. It'd be kind of like shutting the park down at the Zay Festival. But by dark, we'll go home. Charleston gets known as the party capital of Boot Hill, and we're going to be the unparty capital from now on.
With underage drinking, throwing guns around, and that needs to be controlled.
Well, we did discuss possibly setting up a militia committee. We want to get through the Dogwood Day Festival first. But I know Bobby's talked to the Ministerial Alliance and several groups about, we've also talked to the highway patrolmen from this area about trying to get more organized and have a more of a community-wide effort. And, you know, we want everybody to celebrate Labor Day. We just want to keep our residents safe.
The perception I just got was hurtful. Wow. I don't have none of that breakdown, but I'm glad I heard it. It was a good reception. I received it, but I'm glad I heard it. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Any other members? I make a motion to adjourn. Motion made to adjourn, do I have a second? All in favor? I know, she read the ball.
There's a whole bunch of things that people want to do in the city. They want to change it. If they want to feed, they want to take care of the dogs. They want to open up and sell liquor on Main Street. They want to, you know, they have to get a group of people. They have to do the research. They have to pull it together. They present it to him, and he brings it to us. That's the form.
And that's understandable.
And there's Facebook. I mean, they're videotaping it and putting them every meeting on Facebook, at least 3 of them now, apparently.
And that does not intimidate me.
It doesn't intimidate me either. I have nothing to hide.
It's just,
But they're doing it, so they're being able to face their thing. The thing is the interruptions, the putting down of our police force, the verbiage of saying that we are wanting, that we're not doing our job and that we're rushing things through. This is the way you do it.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this here. I can't tell nobody how to vote. But 90, if not 100% of the people in this area, those of us that's looking for a change, a revolution is a change. If you have what Lester Gillespie had in his yard, an individual that Donald Trump is endorsing. Donald Trump is an individual that shouldn't even be able or eligible to even run for president. But when you have individuals like down here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, City Hall, Police Department, 33rd Circuit Court, the prosecuting attorney's office, and the sheriff office, the NAACP, and people like Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones, they big time businessmen making millions of dollars. All the other black business people in Charleston, Missouri, they have these signs in their yard, but not Lester Gillespie Lester Gillespie don't supposed to vote, but at that apartment, at that house he got at 603 Lee Street here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, he had Mike Kehoe. Look up Mike Kehoe, lieutenant governor that's running for governor of the state of Missouri. We get him in, he gonna execute you whether DNA, if you're black. If you're black, non-sellout blacks. He ain't gonna execute Lester Gillespie or Rodney Jones or anybody that's a part of it. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody with the NAACP, because some of them is coming around. But Lester Gillespie in the city hall, not all of them, Like I said, it's 2 exceptions down there, and that's Trent Lane and the Oliver guy. Allie, the one that keep the notes, she ain't a part of it. But the rest of them, city manager, the mayor, the other city council members, the city attorney, all of them. But mainly listen to Monica Goodman. She don't think that we have blacks should have a right to freedom of speech. She offended. She intimidated. And see, that same night at that meeting, Tabitha Graham or Johnson or Thurman, whatever her name is, she is so scary. Let me tell you what she did. Before the meeting was over with, Hun Hearns and the rest of them do so much wrong, everybody else leave out of the city hall the same way. Hun Hearns was texting each other. If you look at the video, they was texting each other, and Hearns got up and opened the side door where she didn't have to come back to where the 3 blacks that Monica Goodman and the rest of them be complaining about. She ain't got to worry about her messing with her, because God gonna get her. He got Darren Kane. Ask Darren Kane. Go to the cemetery and ask Darren Kane, did Raymond Ivy or anybody else mess with him? No, COVID killed his ass for messing around blacks, and especially me. Hearns, all of your family is dead and gone. You the last of them. God gonna put you out there with Darren Kane too, with all the shit you was doing to the black folks down here. And Monica Goodman, you probably gonna OD off that cocaine or get cirrhosis of the liver with that drink, because you looking real bad, girl. Mississippi County Sheriff. No, that's the Charleston Police Department. I'm hoping, let's see what's going on. Which way are they going here? Going over the bridge. So it must be something happening on the I-57 northbound. They didn't go over the viaduct, which is Boomland. Let me ride my bike down and check it out. It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.